For those of you out there who are new to what we're doing here at Cypher Cycles, please feel free to like and subscribe to our channel. For those who are already subscribed to what we're doing, welcome back. Today's video is going to be quite an interesting one. We're going to be looking at the front forks. We're going to take them apart, look at the individual component, Vapourblast and Zinc nickel plate our parts using a plating kit from Classic Plating UK. So stay tuned, guys. As you can see, the chrome is quite pitted. We can actually see some rust right there. So this one's actually a bit better than this one. So as you can see, there's loads of rust on this one. Plus the O-rings are all pinched and they're all falling apart. So we're going to change those as well. Springs, they look pretty good. It's just oil and a grime. So a good cleaning won't hurt. Brake caliper bracket, that doesn't look too good, especially on the inside where it mates with the brake caliper, so that's oxidized. But a bit of vapourblasting will help, so it'll look brand new once we're finished with it. Fork legs, they look pretty good. They've got some marks on them, a bit of oxidation, some scoring. But they are definitely reusable, so those are going to look brand new. In terms of the actual chrome on the legs, it's pretty good. Again, just a little bit of pitting, a bit of rust, but nothing that's too complicated. So I reckon we can probably salvage that with some micro mesh, and I think that's it. So now the next step is to start cleaning the parts, getting them prepped for vapour-blasting and bright zinc plating. So stay tuned. plating kit from Classic Plating, which is a 5-step process. So first of all, we have the alkaline degreaser, which basically cleans any sort of dart, grime, and fingerprints. Then we go over to the acid pickle, which basically is an acid etch, primes the surface for the electrolyte, which is your main plating process with the zinc and nickel anodes. Then we go to the nitric acid, which then basically cleans the surface and reprimes it for the clear passivate, which we're using in this case. So that's pretty much it. Let's give it a go and see how they come out. Right, so the parts are now in the oven. We need to cure them for about, I would say, 45 minutes at 50 degrees centigrade, and then we're going to let them cool off and we can put them into the forks. So here we are, guys. We've got freshly zinc nickel plated hardware. We've got new copper washers. We've got a new end cap with an O-ring from David Silver and a 15W fork oil. So let's jump straight into it. Here we are, fellas. Forks are fully assembled. We've put about, I would say, 150 cc's worth of oil in each fork as per the Honda manual. And we've worked the forks in terms of getting the oil into all the nooks and crannies. Now, I would like to talk a bit about the zinc nickel plating kit. Is it worth it? Is it not? Does it have all the parts that you need in order to be able to zinc nickel plate your parts? Let's see. So off the bat, we bought the most expensive kit out there, which was about 250 quid. Now, in terms of chemicals, yes, it does have all the things that you need in order to be able to zinc nickel plate. In terms of actual hardware, no, it doesn't. So what we found out was that you end up with 6 different types of chemicals and you only have the 3 buckets. So you're gonna have to buy an additional 3. in terms of power supply. Now our plating kit was supplied with an adjustable power supply, which is this one. Now this power supply, as you'd imagine, isn't that good whatsoever. It's made in China, it's not able to hold the power. Current drop is quite big when you bolt it to the system. So we thought, okay, let's try a different setup. So Classic Plating sell a cheaper plating kit, which usually comes with a hot wire or a resistance, which is this one. Now you're supposed to hook this up to your battery, and it's pretty much plug and play, but is it? Well, what we found out was that it wasn't as simple as it looked, because yeah, you can vary where your crocodile clips sit on the actual resistance. So you can either get the 12 volts or you can have the maximum resistance towards the other end. But there is no fine control in terms of the actual amps that you need, because at the end of the day, the system works with amps. That's what you're looking for. You're looking to calculate your surface area, and based on that, you work your maths and see how many milliamps you need for the one bolt or the one nut. So yeah, this didn't do the trick for us. So what we did was we bought a better adjustable power supply from Amazon. Now this was about like 50 or 60 odd quid. Plug and play out of the box, really good. You don't need a multimeter or an amp meter anymore. You just need to, like I said, work your surface area and see what you need. So overall, I would say that this plating kit is worth it, but it's worth it only when you do this for a living. When you're just doing it as a hobby, it's not actually worth it unless you can't find those you know, extinct bolts, or if you need something that's bespoke for your project. So there you have it, guys. Hope you enjoyed today's video. It was rather interesting, and if you like our content, stay tuned, and until next time, take care.